Hi, Andrea here, founder of Confidence Story and creator of GTMsplit. In this video, I want to talk about tracking, and in particular, I want to address the fact that Google Analytics 4 is not the best solution for your tracking. At Confidence Story, we use PostHog, which is another free platform. They do mostly products analytics, so think about apps and applications, but it's 100% good also for website analytics. So it is free up to 1 million events that you send to their server. So if you have a site with 10,000 visitors per month, like unique visitors per month, or 50,000, or even up to 100,000, it's kind of unlikely you are sending 1 million of events. So we can say that PostHog is free for you. Now, if you have more than that traffic, they charge you very little. I think the next 1 million events is $25. So it is still worth your money. Now, why am I talking about this? Because I always say that you shouldn't pay money for tracking, that SaaS companies have taken advantage of the fact that Google optimized, well, it's no longer with us. So, and they raised the prices. And now we're paying like thousands of dollars per month for testing, for split testing. And this is not okay. So there are cheaper ways to do this, but the problem is always that somebody has to track data, okay? And tracking data is expensive. So GA4 is the free solution that we have been using for 20 years. Well, that was Universal Analytics, but Universal Analytics was better. GA4, even Google is trying to push people to use BigQuery. So they do have a paid warehouse, a paid solution for storing data, and they're trying to push people in that direction. So GA4, the biggest problem with GA4 is thresholding. What does it mean? It means that you can get and store all the experiment data that come from GTMsplit. That is not the issue. You will see who goes in variant A, B, C, how many you have. It doesn't matter, it tracks it. The problem is with the conversion events. Why? Because conversion events are much fewer. And if you have something like 50 sales a month, when you go in GA4 report, you will not see them because GA4 for privacy issues doesn't show small numbers. So if you have thousands, they are reported correctly because you cannot guess who the user is, right? That's the core issue here. It's being able to go back to the identity of the user who triggered that conversion, okay? Because of that, GA4 doesn't show you the conversion if you have a small number of conversions, okay? So if you don't get the clean and accurate data, you cannot do the math with the conversions and number of visitors, all right? So GA4 is not the right tool for experimentation, for running a split testing program. And I really recommend that you don't use it. So I recommend PostHog because it's the only platform that is complete enough, reliable enough, and free, okay? Free at the lowest tier. So we use it, I've been using for a while. Now I am in the process of making another account on PostHog, and I want to make a video to show you how to make the account and how to configure Tag Manager to work with it. So you can just watch along as I do it. And well, then you can start to use PostHog for your tracking. Okay, so let's go and let's do it. So we have, this is PostHog. Their page looks like a desktop, and it's very confusing for the first time user. But so you go here and it opens this kind of like normal page, then get started free. And now we are on the sign up. I am in Europe, so I'm gonna pick a European server. So I want to open a new account, create an account, and here I'm gonna write info at confidencestory.com. Of course, I misspelled it. Password. You guys shouldn't see this. Okay, now I need to verify the email address. I'll do that and then I'm back with you in the video. All right, I received the email, clicked on the link, and I got on this page. So which apps do we want to use? We want to use Product Analytics and Web Analytics. These are the two. Start with Product Analytics. No, start with Web Analytics. Go. So here we want to integrate with Google Tag Manager. So we need an HTML snippet. So I'm clicking on this card here. And this is the code that I have to place in Tag Manager. So I go in Tag Manager, I click, I am in tags, I click new tag, I pick an HTML, custom HTML, and I just paste the entire thing, all right? So this I will call tracking. I like to prefix all my tags with some prefix. So for tracking, I use this, and this will be PostHog. Geez, can't type. All right, so this is done. I have to set a trigger. I will trigger this on all pages, but because it's a tracking tag, we need to fire it after we got the consent. So this will be my primary tag. So I want to put a firing priority here. I put 90. I generally use a number between 1 and 100. The higher the number, the higher the priority. So in case there are two tags firing on this same trigger here, this one will fire before because it has higher priority. All right. So this is important. All the tags work like this. Is just if you have more than one tag firing at the same time, you can decide which one fires first. I want to fire the tracking to fire as early as possible. So I put the higher priority here. Now we were talking consent. Here in the bottom, you have to set the consent, and we need to add analytics storage, okay? And I'm assuming you already have a consent banner on your site and you are already taking care of the consent. If you do not have it, I recommend Cookiebot because it's easy and it will save you a lot of headache. We have a custom-made banner which deals with the consent and everything, but from a functional point of view, they all work the same. And in Tag Manager, you always end up having these options. So the analytics, storage, and you're good to go. Now this is all set, and you can just click save. And now we have to go back here to show PostHog that we are set. Now, since I am in Tag Manager, I have to go on Preview. And I have to preview this tag. As I preview the tag, we are firing the event to PostHog. assuming we have the consent, we should have it. Yes, so you see installation complete. So they received the event, everything went fine, and now we are set. Add new authorized URL. I already have some old, nothing like that. Okay, let's put like this, save. And that's pretty much it. So auto capture front end interaction. I don't want any of this, no heat map. Heat maps are free. So if you want to have heat maps and even session recordings, you can enable it. Okay, so you get all this for free. But in my case, I'm not interested, so I will switch all off and then next. And I'm not interested in the AI, next. I don't want to invite any teammate, so finish, done. So now I have installed PostHog, a new PostHog account on Confidence Story. So I can get rid of this, and here is the console. So you're mostly going to work with the web analytics here and product analytics. I have other videos where I show you how to connect the event from GTMsplit with the experiments and how to analyze data in PostHog. I will not include that in this video because it's already too long. So, but anyway, from web analytics, you have the classic report with the page views, the sources, the traffic, and everything. And in product analytics, you can use these tools to create different representation of your data, okay? So again, PostHog is free up to 1 million events per month, and it solves the problem of thresholding because PostHog doesn't have any thresholding at all, and it's nearly real time. So it's a very good solution for your tracking. So I hope this video was helpful for you to understand how to install PostHog. Maybe you didn't know PostHog at all. So now you know there is another amazing tool that you can use, and it's free. So it complements perfectly GTMsplit because it fits in the same philosophy that you don't have to pay big money for the right of running a split testing program. Okay, so go get PostHog, install it. I have no affiliation whatsoever with PostHog, so I don't get anything out of it. I'm just trying to help you run your experiments without paying money to big SaaS companies. So that's all for this video. I'll see you at the next one. Ciao.